Max, welcome to the stream. Randy Cat, welcome to the stream as well. How are you guys doing? I'm doing absolutely fine. Thank you very much for asking. Welcome, welcome. Max, we weren't going to, but I thought I can do a short hop before the guests come. This flight is literally about 40 minutes if anything, so nothing too long. Kidlet, welcome to the stream as well. Good evening from the UK, good to see you on board. Let's get you guys boarding. Thank you for liking, Max. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Alright, it's about time we get my mug face up. Welcome everybody. How are we doing? So while everything gets done down there. Oh, please don't tell me my views are messed up. My views are fine. Just go ahead and set this one up. Okay, there we go. You're gonna go to EFP. Let's get music off quickly and import the flight plan. Alright, let's go to ground services, make sure everything's connected up. We've got GPU, chocks, and left door is open. By the way, did you misspell Taipei? Did I? Is it? Wait, what? I did misspell Taipei. Thank you very much for correcting that, Kidlet. Have I got it misspelled? Yeah, I've got it misspelled in my description as well. Well, thank you very much for saving me there, Kidlet. You can imagine how I was in a hurry to set this flight up, but we'll start loading up Let's get everything loaded up in fast time. Taipei, by the way. Okay, thank you very much. Taipei, I'll keep that in mind. Battery 1 and 2 can come on. Let's get the external power on. Adheres left, right and center can come on. Cruise flies on. With that, get the controls on as well. And let's get our strobes auto, nav and logo lights 1. We'll get no smoking signs on. Emergency exit signs armed. Interior lights to dim. Overhead integrated lights 2 bright. We'll get packs 2 off. We'll get left and right tanks on until the tanks are fully loaded up. Then we'll get the central fuel pumps on as well. Let's have a look, see if we've got our... Yeah, we don't have any ATIS for this area. Let me see if Nightbot can help us with this meta. Nuji's welcome to the stream as well. Nuji's here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing well, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, meta is unavailable. So we can just search it up online, to be honest. I'm sure someone will have meta for it. Okay, QNH 1020, that's what I wanted to know basically. QNH, yeah, 1020. Do the same over here. 1020 is set up nicely. Let's unlock the alternate altimeter, or attitude meter, sorry. There we go, that is unlocked. With that, let's get the brightness up for integrated lights over here. And we're gonna get Squawk, okay, Squawk 2000 was fine. We'll get the TCAS to standby. Let's go over here, Atsu, and go over to AOC menu. And with that, let's go to flight init. Init data requested. Alright, ladies and gents, hope you are doing well this evening. Thank you all so much for joining me on this flight. It will be a fun approach. We are doing an ILS approach. I was thinking we might do an RNAV approach, but they've got runway use was 10 at Taipei. So that's what we're going to be using. Flight number, even though it's a tigerair, they were operating as Mandarin, so that will be Mike Delta Alpha 1268, was it? Yep, 1268. So we'll put that in. Cost index was 15. We're going to be cruising at flight level 210, which is not too high because the flight is very short, so that does make sense. Outside temperature is 14. We're going to plug that in. Let's quickly get the flight loaded up in our lovely captain's brief. Ernest, hello, is this real time in weather? No, Ernest, the weather is real time, but the time isn't, because right now it's midnight in Taipei, in Kinmen, Taiwan, so time is not real, but the weather is. Isn't tigerair with soup now? I have no clue. I've hardly flown East Asia, so don't really have all the ins and outs of this information, to be honest, Cadlet. Tropo 53160, tailwind of 34 knots. We're going to be carrying fuel of 4.4 tons. So 53160, 53160, lovely. Let's go forward. Tailwind of 34 knots, so we're going to plug that in. Lovely. We have a block fuel of 4.4. Plug that in. We'll get the rest of the details ironed out in a second. Let's go to receive messages so we have all that opened up. Tigerair are with soup now. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go to flying plan. We're going to be taking runway 06, and that will be via Indy 1 Alpha departure. So let's plug that in. Actually, this scenery that we have today was actually a freeway on flightsim.to. But the problem I found earlier, there's a bit of a bump somewhere over here on the runway, so we might get a little push from the runway to get us in the air. Dibble, have you seen the British Airways 747 cargo? No, I have not. Oh, initial clearance. I'm just quickly going to get it from our charts here. Let's unload the previous flight. My iPad is first generation, so it's a bit slow. Okay, so our initial clearance should be I believe it's 11,000. Yes, 11,000. So we're gonna plug that in. 11,000's in. Let's have a look how our boarding is doing. Mass and balance. Few passengers to go. Our cargo and our fuel is loaded up, so that means we can get the central fuel pumps on. Let's get beacon on, and we'll get the master switch on for APU. We'll get seatbelt signs on too. We'll watch the flap to open over here, and then we'll start up our APU. Just waiting for flap to open. Flaps open. Let's go start the APU. You guys can hear that bad boy spool up. Yeah, Max. It's really exciting. They're working on engine of 225. APU is available. APU bleed can come on. We'll get rid of the external power. Let's go. Get rid of our GPU and cones. And how's our boarding going? We've got 12 passengers to go. Meanwhile, we can request pushback. Beautiful. Let's zoom in on our ND and we'll get the VR 1 and 2 on. Constraints can come on.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Alright, we've got pack 1 on. Until takeoff, that will be on. Is it going to be free to Xbox? I have no idea. They haven't released any details just yet.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Boarding is completed. Zero fuel weight 60.6. Zero max zero fuel is 31.2. So 60.6 and max zero fuel is 31.6. Was it? Oh God. 31.2. Alright, those numbers are in. That will give us our takeoff data and our landing weight as well. Do you have the BF146 available, Nabil? No, Max, I don't have that, unfortunately. Alright, so let's go to perf and we'll get our performance data. Would love to do flaps 2 for this particular flight. Pack's going to be off, runway 06. Let's load the weights. Load. Oh, we're gonna have to put this in manually, don't we? So winds are 070 degrees at 8 knots. Temperature is 14. Finish 1020. Oh, 1020. Calculate that bad boy. There we go. Alright, gives us V1 147, VR 147, and we've got V2 149. flaps 2 down 0.3, flex M68. Night and night, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you on board. Thank you very much for joining us. Alright, 147, 147, and 149 for V2. We're going to be flaps 2 down trim 0.3, and we have flex temp of 68. So there we go. Alright, so our speeds are in. Let's go to our arrival, which is going to be ILS 10, and let's have a look. What's it going to be? So arrival will be Hell 1 Zulu, or Hotel Lima 1 Zulu. Insert that. Let's go to GSX and let them know that they can continue pushing us back. We're going to be nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Actually, no. Let's abort pushback, and I'm going to ask them for pushback again because we need to do quick edit for pushback. Is this going to be a round trip? Nuji, unfortunately not, because I do have guests coming over, hence why doing was such a short flight. If I didn't have guests coming over, definitely would have been a round trip, but yeah. We'll make today an exception, but tomorrow we'll have fun long flights, don't worry. We'll have a couple of long flights tomorrow. And because it's Saturday tomorrow, we'll make them a bit early as well. Where's Cortel gone? Let's restart the GSX. Just waiting for GSX to restart. Yeah, Nuji, that's all, man. Alright. So yeah, we're just doing a restart of GSX now because I forgot I need to do a pushback because GSX doesn't really recognize left or right pushback. It just pushes us back into that field, and that field is ugly as anything. It's got bumps in it. We don't want to push back into it. Is this someone very important, Bill? What time they're coming? Yes, it is someone very important, and they should be here about 7 o'clock. So we literally have about 1 hour something.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright. So, thank you all very much for joining, ladies and gents. And if you just joined us, please do remember to smash that like and that sub button. All of that helps me a lot, and I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out and hanging out with me. Let's go costing this 999. We don't need 999 Nuji. We should be good without it, to be honest with you. Alright, let's tell them they can continue pushing us back. And then we'll go quick edit. There we go. I've been having some issues with the views, to be honest with you. Oops. Wait. Oh, this one. My view's been messed up a little bit from what I can see.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Locking gear.
Alright, the locking gear, that's all fine. We've got our yeah, it's just a short one. You can say it's a bonus stream today. We weren't going to stream, but we decided to stream anyway because you guys are just awesome, and you guys show so much support. So I was like, I have to stream for you guys. Hence why just a tiny bit of short haul.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, let's release parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All engines are cleared, and make sure everything's fine. Yes, and ladies and gents, let's get ignition switch to start. Engine number 1 can come up. There we go. Have we got beacon? Yeah, beacon's on. Let's watch engine number 1 starting up. We've got about 7 knots of wind. Don't know what that windsock is doing. Alright, as you can see, engine number 1's coming up nicely. We're just gonna have a available sign over here. That will give us a, there we go, avail. That means we can start engine number 2 now. I've got this particular external view, and I don't know why it gives this weird black patches around the livery. If I go normal external view, you see none of that. But on that particular one, it does. Brandon, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. Appreciate you, and welcome to the channel. Glad to have you on board. Love watching Fenix A320. Well, you would have loved us even more if you were here for the giveaway last week. We gave away a Fenix A320 last week. Let's give them confirmation.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, so that's looking good. With that, guys, let's get the predicted wind shear to auto. We'll get weather systems to 1. The ground spoilers, and everything else is perfecto. Let's load, accept the load sheet. We'll get the auto brakes to max. That's set. Just trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. We have a good engine start for engine number 2. We'll get the ignition switch to norm, and with that, if your bleed can come off, master switch can go off. Let's get the nose lights to taxi.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Brilliant. Where are you gonna come? Right or left? Okay, he's still underneath. He'll show us the pin and we'll continue taxiing. Like I was saying earlier, guys, bear in mind that this is a free scenery and it's got a bit of bumps in the runway and on the taxiway, so just ignore them for now. Let's go and disconnect the pedals. We're not connected to VATSIM, are we? No, we're not connected to VATSIM. Let's just connect to VATSIM anyway. We don't really need to, but we can, I guess, just for the sake of it. Alright, let's connect, and we are Mandarin 1268 today. Lovely. And we'll go 1228 on the Squawk. I mean on the Unicom. Alright, lights are in, everything's looking good. Let's go down here, we'll go to perf. Actually, we'll go to fuel predict so we can get our CG is 30. Alright, there we go. 30 is set. Parking brake release, ladies and gents. Give ourselves a bit of a power. We haven't set our takeoff flaps, have we? There we go. Oh god, my nose is really itchy. Thank you, Nuji. Just had it frozen on my mouth in a bill, so I had my iPod. Oh. Okay. I'm actually not feeling that well, to be honest. Takeoff config normal. Let's keep taxiing. Thank you, guys. Do we need to set the speeds? Yes, we do. Oh god. Oh, sorry guys. So you see the bumps I was talking about on this freeway scenery? Kind of my fault, to be honest with you. I keep drinking Coke. So yeah, we're gonna take next left, and then we're gonna backtrack on runway 06. Get some hot chai. Yeah, hopefully I'll get some when the guests come over. I'll probably sneak one in myself. Oh, we're going way too fast. We're going over 30 knots. Let's slow down. Alright, so let's get our strobes on. Now that we're about to cross or go on to a live runway. We'll get a runway turn-off lights on as well. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? Thank you very much. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you very much for joining us, Scooby. Good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna backtrack on this runway and then we'll get our takeoff going. Alright, let's get pack 1 off. There we go. Enjoying your Friday, Nuji. That's good, man. That's what we like to hear. We're gonna get thrust idle. Let's make use of every inch of that runway. Alright, ladies and gents, we are ready. Hope you guys are ready as well. Let's go upstairs. Landing lights can come off, nose lights can go to takeoff. Runway turn-off lights are on. Let's go down here, get TCAS to TARA. We'll get our chrono on down here and here. Beautiful. And give you guys the gear cam, shall we? Alright, ladies and gents, enjoy the takeoff. Nose pressure down. Thrust set to 50%. We always forget to do this, but let's disconnect our pedals. Thrust stable, Manflex, SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. Alright, let's get to 80 knots and we got nose pressure neutral. Getting a bit of a push to the left. Let's correct that with our rudders. 120 knots. We've got a big bump coming up. Oh god. V1 rotates. Oh man, I hate this. that was a bit of a weird one. But anyway, positive rate gear up. That was funny. Alright. Oh, getting hit by a bit of a wind there. Press lever to climb. With that, let's get pack 1 and 2 on. Beautiful takeoff. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Absolutely lovely. With that, let's get our autopilot on and we'll get open climb. What a welcome into the stream. Exactly, man. Welcome to the stream. Let's get you guys back on the main cockpit. So, let's get the nose lights off. We'll get run internal lights off and our ground spoilers can disarm. Oh man, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go flaps 1. I'm flying Hong Kong to Chengdu. Nice. I've never flown to that airport. How is that? Let's go flaps up. Beautiful, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that rather bumpy takeoff. Rory, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you on board. And guys, if you did enjoy that really nice takeoff, please smash that like and that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with us. And yeah, with that, let's go climb to our cruise altitude of 21,000 feet or flight level 210. 210 is blue. We have open climb and thrust set to climb as well. Perfect takeoff, you wanted to say. Yes, in simple words. Yeah, I didn't want that to happen, but it just did. Which do you think is better, FSLTR or FS traffic? Apparently FS traffic is only good at saving you a few frames per second. So like, you save about 3-4 frames per second. Other than that, FSLTL is absolutely fine. I'm using FSLTL myself. Only here and there I do question myself whether I should upgrade to FS traffic, but I don't think it's worth £26 for that. Just to gain extra 3-4 frames per second, I'm not paying £26, man. Doesn't justify it. I mean, it might justify for other people, but it certainly doesn't do that for me. Flight Sim, give support to my channel, bro. Flight Sim, listen, if your channel is good enough, your channel will get support without even asking, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. Your channel will get support without even asking. Right, 10,000 feet, let's get landing lights off, seatbelt signs off, no smoking signs to auto. Beacon strobes and nav lights can stay on. So this is what I was talking about. I don't know why I get this weird patch over here. If I go to normal external view, you see none of that. But on this particular fixed view, or whatever you want to call it, I get this. I don't know why. While all of that is happening, let's get some music on, shall we, guys? I think we deserve a bit of music here. I know that GSX was a good purchase. Thought very nice. GSX was a good purchase, although at the start I was very, very disappointed. But in the end, it sort of rescued itself and showed us that it can be a good product. So yeah, you know, that did save itself a bit. Let's get music on a bit, shall we? Actually, you can move the camera right now, Nabil, but I don't remember the buttons. You can check if on settings. No, you can move the camera. What I'm saying is, with this fixed view, no matter this external view that I've got set up, no matter where I move, this black patch shows all around. So yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I have similar thing on 737. With 737, it shows just above the one of the windows, just a tiny bit. But on this one, it's literally the whole of the front bit here. Climbing nicely. Let's get QNH to standard. Oops. We'll do the same over here. There we go, QNH standard over there as well. If you look at our perf page, we have 6 miles to go with our top of climb. Total distance to go is 186 nautical miles. What did you think of the new Haas car, Nabil? I have not seen that at all. The only post I saw last night was from George Russell and Lewis Hamilton, hence why I'm a Mercedes fan. But when did they reveal it, Nuji? That's another thing. Because they might have revealed it a bit later on. And the real Red Bull today is literally the exact same. Ah, okay. Let's have a look at Haas's car then. Oh, I like that. I like that black and white on Haas. Ford is coming to Formula 1, nice. Alright, I'm back. Was putting on a new screen protector. No worries, Jason. Welcome back. I heard, yeah, 2026. Yes, that's what he says. 2026, they're coming back. But yeah. Is Mercedes rocking the same car? Mercedes are rocking the same car, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. Haas was doing really good last year, to be honest, in my opinion. I think they're quite well. They did quite well. I have the Formula 1 livery pack on the A320 Express. Nice, Max. Nice, buddy. Alright, so like I was saying, we're going to be at 21,000 feet for today's flight. And we don't have much long to go, to be honest with you. It's a pretty short flight. As you can see, it's literally just there. So it's asking us to enter destination data already. That's what we can do. So let's go to our McDo menu. We can get our weather for arrival over here. Weather request, and let's get meta. So meta is Romeo Charlie Sierra Sierra. Put that in, send it off. You'll receive messages, and we'll get messages over here. There we go. Weather data is in. So ladies and gents, our QNH for today is going to be 1025 for Taipei. And temperatures are pretty nice at 17 degrees, not too warm, not too cold. Winds are 080 degrees at 10 knots, so we have a bit of a wind there, not too crazy. And our minimum is going to be 253, so we're going to put that in Barrow. Lovely. Our destination data is done. QNH was 1025, wasn't it? See, I've forgotten already. 1019. Bloody hell, why did I put 1025? There we go. We'll put that in here for now. We're going to be making that sweet left-hand turn soon. We got that growling sound when we go in front of the engine, which is really cool. This runway, or this airport has, I think, runway 28. Yeah, runway 28 approach as well, which is quite tricky. I think it's a visual approach into runway 28, and you go over some tall buildings, which is really cool. But unfortunately, they're not operating on that runway today. They're operating on runway 10, and that, of course, depends on the winds for today. And as you could see, winds were 0 degrees at 10 knots. So that's pretty much headwind for runway 10. Bit of a crosswind, but yeah. Let's get our landing rate monitor connected up, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll try to butter it today, can't promise though. We had really good landings past couple of days, so hopefully we can continue the streak of butters today as well. And obviously, if you are a member of the channel, then you can use this butter emoji as well, or if we do really bad landing, then you can do this Ryanair broken gear emoji as well. I thought of those ideas myself. So yeah, you want to see some 737 butters though? Nuji, I'll try my best, man. Like I said, we've been buttering 737. I don't know what it is recently. Even though it doesn't feel hard. Landing rate monitor doesn't agree with us. So yeah, these are some of the emojis that YouTube has allowed. I think it allows up to 4. So that's what we've got so far in our membership tab. Hopefully, I don't know what the criteria is to add more, but hopefully we'll be able to add more, because I've got a couple more in there. And yeah, if you guys are on my Discord, you can certainly do that. You can suggest any emojis that you may want to see in the future on my YouTube channel. Just join a Discord channel, and we can interact there as well. Thank you, Max. Thank you, buddy. about to push back from San Francisco, heading to Denver using ASA. Alaska? Is that what it is? Alaskan Airline? Just doing a volume check and top descent is 45 nautical miles, so not that long to go. So our final altitude for ILS will be 3,300? Yeah, 3,200 feet. So we're gonna put 3,200 feet and we'll start the managed descent. So let's do that first. So once we go close to our top of descent, which is right here, we will engage our managed descent with up arrow, and that will get us descending down. Also, let's have a look. I believe what our landing weight. If you go to a prog page, was it prog? No, perf. No, prog page. So estimated fuel on board should be 2.6, and currently we have 2.96. So that gives us 0.3. 0.36. So let's do some maths. So 63.6 minus 0.36. That gives us 63.2. Let's go to our landing data, sorry. By the way, Nabil, how do I use this refueling option from GSX? I don't know how to use it, but I don't know how to use PMDG1. GSX fueling doesn't really do anything. It doesn't progressively fill the tanks. You still have to manually put fuel in your tanks. You can request the truck, it'll come and everything, then it'll ask you to use the in-flight, in-simulator fuel. So you can just go to this weight and balance option and put fuel in like that. Or you can just go to your Fenix tab and do it like that. Or with PMDG, you just go to your FMC and you go to menu option, then you go to, I believe it's FS section. Then you'll have a whole lot of engine 1 and 2 NTI is needed, so we'll get that on. Let's refresh meta, apply that, there we go. Landing weight is 63 point, what was it, 2? So let's put that in, hopefully we've got that right, 63.2. We're going to use low auto brakes, we'll use idle reverse or max reverse. Manual and flaps for, why is it not doing anything? Alright, so that's looking fine. I mean, I don't know why is it not working, to be honest. That's a bit weird. Oh, runway is dry. So yeah, the low brakes will work, so that means we can set low auto brakes. There we go. Alright, we're getting close now. As you can see, 13 miles to go for our top of descent. Just looking for our stands. The stupid. Okay. So you got parking bays there. And go Echo Hotel exit and go onto Delta and then Echo and park on any of those stands there. Right, 3 miles to go top of descent. Let's go and get the managed descent, ladies and gents. Alright, managed descent. Alright, started out descent, and transition altitude for here it's going to be 11,000 as well. Beautiful terrain down there. Just seen a genius way of US Air Force method of transporting 40 tons of fuel. Yeah man, Air Force got their own stuff going on. We've got a few clouds there. More drag. Let's give it about 50% of drag in there. We've got company message, it's probably to do with the tigerair ops. Yeah, MDA ops, there we go. It was a Kilo Charlie 13 tanker. Yeah, US Air Force got a lot of cool stuff, man. Don't use the service. You can just put the fuel in. You can just put the numbers in the fuel tag, fuel tab. You don't have to call the service. I do the same for the rest of the stuff as well, because GSX doesn't progressively fill your weights or anything like that, so you still have to put the numbers in yourself. So use GSX like for immersion and stuff, but when it comes to loading up, you'd have to put numbers in manually. Let's throw the speed brake, as we don't need it anymore. Oh man, look at this cloud. Our TAT is plus 15. Oh boy, we're gonna have a nice cloud bake through. Look at those beautiful clouds. Speed's going down to 250 knots as we require more drag apparently. Okay, it's fine. Let's set a fix here for come on, our runway 10. And we'll set fix of 10 nautical miles in there. Alright, let's go QNH 1019 for local QNH. We'll set that over here as well. Lovely. So it's 10 nautical miles exactly at Tazen. We'll get our landing systems on as well. And at 10 nautical miles our speed needs to be at 205 knots. As you can see, we've got our speed brakes up. I'm landing in 1 hour. Nice, Jason. It was a pretty short flight for us today, so I'm landing very soon. Speed brake still up, so we don't need drag, I guess. As you can see, we are 20 miles, and with that I'm gonna go open speed and get the speed down to 210 knots. Let's get the zoom into 10 nautical miles now. Our airport is just somewhere about here. I think flyby-wise texture is more realistic than Phoenix. I mean, the thing is with textures for Phoenix, they've added textures for a used Airbus, you know, so that's why textures look a bit roughed up. Your flight was 2 hours 30 minutes, not bad. Still a good flight. As you can see, glide slope diamond is just below us. We just need to get above it very soon. Look at that city just there onto our right. Scenery is still trying to load in. Alright, so we're gonna get 1 notch of flaps very soon. There we go, flaps 1 can come in. With that, ladies and gents, let's get the music off, shall we? There we go, music off. And let's get this sorted up as well. Cool. We'll get the volume up for our plane as well. Lovely. Speed needs to be 205 knots by Tazen, which is just about to come now. Speed brake still out, that's fine. I'm going to arm the approach. They've got lock and glide slope green. Lovely to see. I'm really late. Short flight. Yes. Walaikum assalam, Ilyas. It was very short flight today, man. It was very, very short flight.
2,500.
Minimums and go on altitude is 4,000 feet. So we'll set that up now. Go around altitude 5,000 feet is set. Let's go down to speed 180 knots. With that, we'll get the landing lights on, running turn off lights can come on. We'll get taxi lights on. We didn't do this. Wow, we forgot our no smoking seatbelt signs. Right, gear down, ladies and gents, and let's get the speed brakes armed. Beautiful scenery. Let's get our recording going as well. Probably need to get the speed down. Let's get flaps 2. Final approach phase is activated. At 6 miles we'll go to final speed and flaps. Let's do this, Nabil, butter the bread. Definitely will try my best. Let's go to we are 6. Bloody hell, what's going on with the wind? The wind's killing us. Let's go to final speed. Wind's really wild. Yeah, the wind's really bad. Alright, flap 3. Speed check and flap 3. Oh, this is going to be spicy, ladies and gents. Can you imagine coming around on a visual approach with this wind? Like, no thank you. Alright guys, let's get full flaps. And with that, let's give you guys the gear cam as well coming up now. Going to be disconnecting at 1,000 feet. Let's get this. Alright, 1,000 feet's coming up. Let's get the enjoy the landing, ladies and gents. Got 2 reds, 2 whites. Like I was saying, we've got a bit of crosswind coming from our left. Got 3 reds and 1 white. Let's pitch the nose up a little bit. We don't want to do that. There we go, 2 reds, 2 whites again. Let's capture that glide slope nicely now. Steady 700 feet per minute, that's what we need. Ooh.
400.
Gee hell, man, this wind is crazy. Land green.
Hundred above. 200. Minimum.
Continue. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you guys can hear me. It was a bit unlucky. Don't know what caused it. I need to have a look into it a bit deeper and find out why it happened. Yeah, I know you guys can hear me for some weird reason. I don't know why my video's not coming up. I've got my camera on as well. Yeah, there we go. Hello. Yeah, guys, really sorry. Hopefully I can give you guys some nice flights tomorrow. I need to have a look. Yeah, I mean, I hope it was a better. I mean, yeah. Listen, guys, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I'm really sorry about this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we might do early stream because it's a Saturday, so we're gonna do early stream tomorrow. But we'll do some few flights tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning about 10 o'clock in the morning my time, so 10 o'clock UK time. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love, guys.